local weather with the KX News Storm Team.
And good morning. It's a windy one out there. You wouldn't really know much is going on if you just looked at the satellite and the radar, but at the surface, there's a lot happening here. Now, the winds are beginning to relax in the west here, but they're still pretty strong, 25 to 30 there. And we're over 30 at times in parts of central North Dakota here. These are sustained wind speeds, so these are the constants. And then you add the wind gusts in with this, and we're talking 35 to 50 mile per hour wind gusts, still very strong out there. We did get a report of 74 mile per hour for a wind gust there in Minot overnight last night. So it was really just a windy evening, a windy overnight. I'm sure you probably heard that. Maybe it woke you up while you were sleeping. And a really windy first half of the day. Now, the winds relax a bit for all of us through the afternoon. Here's about 5 p.m. So we'll see these wind speeds lighten to about 15 to 20. That's still rather breezy for us. And that's not really the best case scenario when it comes to our temperatures because they're already low. And they've been falling here. Lots of single digits. We've met our daytime high already. And while we're not going to plunge significantly, we will fall by just a few degrees as we head towards the afternoon. But here are your wind chills right now, 25 to 30 mile per hour, or excuse me, 25 to 30 below. And the northwest is where we have our lowest wind chills this morning. Also looking at that blizzard warning off towards the east, this is going to include the Turtle Mountains into Velva and Harvey, into Rugby, down towards the southeast around Jamestown and Edgeley. And it will include Grand Forks and Fargo, the northeast around Hamilton and Cavalier. If you're traveling to those areas, the ground blizzard possibilities are there this morning. And so you see here in Harvey, while inside the town looks okay to travel, you can kind of make out some of this blowing snow. It is not snowing, but the sensor thinks it is because the snow is blowing around. Temperatures through the afternoon, like I said, really not warming up much. Here's where we'll be by noon today, and by 5 p.m. maybe around 0 for many. It's just going to be a downright cold one this afternoon. Here's the satellite and radar with the upper atmospheric flow. Not too much happening here. And once we get that low moved out of here, that's when our winds will relax. But once that happens, it just ushers in high pressure. And this is the culprit behind our big cool down. This is why we're going to see Wednesday as our coldest day in the forecast. But once we get into Thursday, this return flow around this high is one reason why we'll see a slight recovery on Thursday. Here are your highs on Wednesday. Sub-zero here in the north. We've seen this song and dance before, unfortunately, and we got to go through it again. Here are your wind chills tomorrow morning. The coldest being in the northeast to 45 below. We head into Thursday morning as our coldest morning of the week, and we can see wind chills around 50 below in the northeast. So certainly a cold one over the next few days. Dickinson seeing some positive numbers, but really seeing your coldest temperature of the week being 3 degrees there on Wednesday. Mid-20s by Thursday in Dickinson, with Williston recovering to the upper teens on Thursday. Here's your Minot 7-day forecast. You'll see there we do return to the 30s on Saturday, and we return to the wind. Probably not as windy as this morning, though. That's the good news. Here's your Bismarck forecast, also seeing kind of a cold week ahead. Even though we recover slightly there, we're still keeping with below average until we get to Saturday, and that's where we go above average.
So the orange parts of the map, Amber, those are extremely treacherous at this point because it's slick out there on top of everything.
It is, even if you're not under a blizzard warning or any kind of advisory, it's just slick. We saw a little rain yesterday. That is frozen on the surface, melting and refreezing. Winter hazards are everywhere this morning.
I walked down my icy hill with the wind literally pushing me and almost knocking me over. So yeah, take it easy out there, people.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Amber. Keep it with us here on Good Day Dakota. Still to come, tensions continue between